All right, we're gonna play 3 matches with this deck. 3 matches. Oh, I need to up my sleeve and battle board game. I need to up my double well opener poop. Ding. Yeah, I usually goldfish in the practice mode sometimes if I have a deck that's, like, especially linear. Like, when we were working on the Reanimator deck, we used the practice mode a lot just to get a feel for how consistent it was. Yep, the Warpsteel. So, Consult the Talon is a super powerful card. It's a 7-cost, draw 3, but you can mobilize troops to make it cheaper, and for each troop you mobilize, it gets -2 cost. So if we mobilize the Warpsteel, Shardsworn, and the other thing that it makes, we can get this all the way down to a 3 cost. So, I can just use that on turn 3 to draw 3 cards. No block, so we want to use it to consult. So it says Flight and Swift Strike, and whenever it readies, they put a troop from their crypt into their hand, and then it gets all the socketed powers of this. Okay. Let's add Swift Strike, Burgle. I don't think I want to use that to just gain 2. It seems mediocre. Congrats and condolences. That's tough. Tough losing at the tip-top of an event that you really wanted to do well in. But, you know, top 4 is nothing to scoff at. It's a 5-round event. I'm going to go ahead and hustle our opponent next turn here, hopefully. So, Pippit Hustler is a quick troop. That means we can play it on my opponent's turn. And when it comes into play, it reverts and transforms the target troop. Or target anything, right? Anything, artifact, constant opposing card into something worse. So once they attack with this guy in the sky, we'll go ahead and make it worse. Hopefully worse, right? Grim Harvest. Okay, let's let some sacrifice a troop to deal 1 damage to something. 4 blocks here. We're going to go ahead and throw my Pippit Hustler down. Ready to get hustled, opponent? One of us is about to get hustled. Hopefully it is my opponent. The Pippit Hustler does not always work for our team. So let's make this something worse. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's something these dorks can trade with. They're sacrificing it in response. Interesting. Okay. They must have other ways to bring it back from the crypt. Alright, well, my Pippit Hustler will also get to eat this 2-1, so... Take 2 here. So the Silver Talon Mandate, which makes 3/1/1s when it comes into play. And this says every time one of our troops readies, we put a counter on this. And then when it has 6 counters, it takes 6 counters off of itself and returns it to our hand. So basically, it could make birdocrats over and over and over again. I can kind of hang tight here. Hopefully be able to win this game in the air. The goal here, so this Arcane Soil card says, draw 2 cards, then create a Dreadling for every card in our hand. So we'll make a bunch of Dreadlings, we'll hit our champion power to give all those Dreadlings, plus all of our other troops, +2/+2, and we'll kind of go to town on our opponent. And block here. I'll jump here, that's fine. I might have some way to make this slightly smaller. Milky Eye Venom. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's modern. Sometimes, a lot of the time, unfortunately, just like kind of hoping they don't have their stuff. So, the thing about Arcane Soil versus something like Polymorphic Army is that Arcane Soil is a reasonable hex card when we don't have anything else going on. It's just like a 5-cost draw 2 is like kind of expensive, but like it still does something. Whereas like Polymorphic Army, when our opponent's been killing all of our stuff, just like actually doesn't do anything. So next turn we're going to draw a card, and then we're going to get to Arcane. Huh. So we're going to gain 2 here. Go to 32. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guys. Yeah, I'm just going to take this hit. Pious Paladin's kind of annoying. Go ahead and play Arcane Soil here, which draws us 2 cards and then makes us a bunch of dorks. Then we do this. Now we get to activate my champion power here, which gives all my troops +2/+2 permanently. If I Transmogrifade this, they should be dead. I'll probably take away life drain from it. Just gets rid of it completely. Yeah, so this is like, again, like we have kind of this like grindy-ish plan, and then like we have this combo finish here. Alright, 36 to you. Hodoken! Alright, what are we doing? Am I changing anything? I feel like I'm just clicking submit. Still has life trade. You are not wrong. It does still, in fact, have life trade. Yeah, I'm gonna click submit. Yeah, seems great. So Webborn Apostate is one of our ways that we can get to our champion power ahead of time. This takes a charge from our opponent and gives it to us, which is kind of great. And I get an excuse to use my awesome alternate art Webborn Apostate. Yeah, without the transmogs and like a couple of expensive cards on the board, this deck costs like less than $10 to build. So I fully intend to update my budget Hex Decks article with a version of this deck that has a couple of things budgeted. The wells are a little bit of money too, but you can just play Shards of Instinct instead of those. So this Webborn Apostate, it's going to grab a charge from them and give it to us. So we're at 3 and they're at 1 now, which is nice. No blocks here because this has Swift Strike, so it'll just cut our guy down. So much Swift Strike. Maybe I should have brought in more transmogs or ways to kill their things. Warpsteel is actually everything I want to be doing in life. I kind of need some more resources, but like, I get a draw step next turn, plus I get to Arcane Focus, so I think that's fine. I'm going to use this as a gain, too, since it makes a Blight Blossom when it dies. It's going to replace itself. Let's preserve my life to a little bit here. Don't tell me how to live my greedy life, Burgle. Put a resource on top of my deck here. So we need another Sapphire still. It's another format where we get to cast turn 3 card. No, we have to interact with our opponents in this format. It sucks. It's so awful to have to interact with people. That's annoying. Probably going to avoid the Warpsteel Shardsworn since it makes a thing. Yep. We might just get beat down here. I think I'm just supposed to take this hit. Yeah, it's not Karn that's not interactive. It's all the other decks you have to play Karn against. I don't think I just want to charge power here. So I have this. Okay. No, this is power 1 or less, Burgle. It doesn't help against these. Take 5, go to 5. Are they dead? They might be dead, right? This gives me 8 guys, which is 12. Yeah, they're dead. That's fucking great. Right? This is 12 guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they have 1 blocker? And they all have at least 3? How tasty. I'm gonna get swifter. Good clean 0? Good clean 0. God bless. That's like sweet. I don't know if it's good, but it's certainly sweet. Hello, oldest son. Do you want to come say hello? Say hi, internet. My name is Jacob. Do you want your shoes off? Yeah? Did you have a good first day back at school? Yeah? Do you want to watch the show? Yeah? What show you want? Hold on 1 second. Alright, continue scrolling. I would love to go first. This can seems really good, right? We get to go Warpsteel on 2, Webborn on 3, Webborn Consult on 3. You want that one? This? Yeah? I'm trying, buddy. The Chromecast appears to be broken. Playing some kind of Blood Uzu deck. Weird. Hatchery Tormentor. Okay. Right on time, Thunderfield Seer. If they attack here, we get to trade. By that I mean our guy makes another thing, so we're way better off. I would love to draw a bunch of cards. What a... Runebind, okay. Yeah, I think we just do this into the Silver Talon, right? This has Deathcry gems in it, sure. Attack with this. Oh, we can, can't we? That's really good against Massacre and stuff like that. If they Massacre us here, like, it kind of sucks for us, but at the same time, like, they lose all of their poopers as well. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? I'm so confused right now. I'm not sure I understand what has just happened. Why does my opponent have a thing in their thing? Alright, let's block with this. Alright, let's do this and put a non-resource on top of my deck, and then go Seer here. Next turn, we're going to get this back. If they don't give us something to counter with this, we can get 2 charges with it. So that way we can champ power next turn. Oh, they have a Venom resource in their deck. Interesting. Sure. Alright, smash, 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 alright. I feel real bad if we get massacred next turn, but I think I wanted to just champ power and push here. Yeah, it's a permanent boost. It's a permanent boost. Alright, so they got Deathcry Runeir, so I probably want these extra Transmogs. Dreadend's probably not unreasonable too. They probably have Fentio in their deck as well. Yeah, it's probably a little slow. Is Sapphire's favorite... Do we think they have Massacre? They probably have Massacre, right? So, like, Favor's good against Massacre? What am I trimming? I feel like all of my cards are reasonable. Just do that. Seems fine. Oh, Webborn seems fine. Yeah, I think I'd rather keep the extra... I might trim the Webborns, actually, and leave an extra favor and the extra mandate in. Yeah, I feel like grind is what what's this week to? No idea. It's just kind of something we're trying out. Curtis had built the initial deck list idea, and then we kind of put some other stuff together after that. Oh, I forgot to... I'm putting a big note here on my monitor. Let's up our sleeves game after this. Need our sleeves and battle board, Hoagland. This hand's great. Kinda. Like, they have Webborns too. Apostate to counter Apostate. This feels like a deck that wants a jungle battle board to me. Because we are definitely dragging people into the jungle and beating them down here. The Raticone! How did the 12 post go? Oh, baby, you can tell you weren't here asking that question. That might have been the worst Magic deck I've played in a long time. And I played some stinkers. And then we played Titan Shift afterwards, and Titan Shift is probably the most boring deck I have ever played at any TCG ever. So we went from, like, miserable, awful to play, to awful to play with. There's there's a reason Magic ended early this morning. There's a reason Magic ended early this morning. Speed, that's pretty good. I'm gonna chump block here, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna chump here. Hopefully we hit a non-slow shard our next two draws. Another consult's kind of awkward. I think I want to Pippit Hustler this turn. Rather than Silver Talon Mandate. And that monkey would ask for a more interesting deck 2 days later. For local events, 10 out of 10. I might play it in one of the challenge events one of these weekends. Like, it genuinely seems like a reasonable deck. Damn it, I gave it flying. Alright, here's a bunch of chump blockers, I guess. We're currently 1-0, and we're up a game in this batch. We won our first batch. I don't know that I'm going to be able to stay on that much longer. I wasn't able to get any of my writing done over the weekend because I was at Gen Con, so, like, I need to be an adult and take care of some of my responsibilities. This card's actually kind of scary. Put a resource on top of my deck here. I'm going to attack them for 1. Getting in 1 point of damage is actually pretty relevant here, because my opponent's at 22, and our deck attacks for chunks of 3 at a time. So, like, getting them to a number that's divisible by 3 is pretty relevant. It's also going to put some counters on these. Probably pretty dead here. If we'd have had a couple more charges, we could have killed him. We only have 5 resources, Burgle. Arcane Soil costs 5. I'm just gonna click submit. I like what we did. Dreading could be okay. They don't actually have that many meaningful things, it feels like, so I think 8 Transmogrifade effects is more than enough. We just clunked up a little bit there, it felt like. Yeah, this thing seems great. And for Warpsteel Shardsworn, opponent's got the animated Uranaz sleeves. Play this Dorko out, pass the turn here. Arcane Focus to draw us more cards. It's good. We're looking for Warpsteel Shardsworn here so we can consult next turn. This card is so much worse than Guidance. It's unreal. It's unreal how much worse Arcane Focus is than Guidance. Good lord. That's annoying. Punished for having dealt 1 point of damage. They get another Kryptonite in their hand now. Put a non-resource on top. And again, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to hit them for 1 more here, since we already hit them once. Bringing them to a number that's divisible by 3 is good for us. trade here if they offer it. Actually, that's a lie. I would like to consult next turn. Arcane Soil's pretty good. Alright, go ahead. Hopefully they didn't get another speed crypt curse when that one generated something. That's Speed Crusader. It's taking 9 here down to 10. That sucks. Huh. I think we're just passing, right? And trying to combo kill them next turn. So we'll draw up to 8, and then this will make 9 things. So we just need to survive this combat step, basically. Okay, we're making another threshold for some reason. Another blood. We're going to strangle one of my things. So I want to kill them through a removal spell here. So 1, 2, 4, so 6, 7. I could go to 3 here. Next year I'm going to drop to 8. Arcane Soil will put me to 9 cards and then make 9 things. So I guess I could jump an extra one here if I wanted to. Do I want to jump an extra one? Yeah, probably. I guess if they play something with Life Drain, I don't want to do that. Could they play anything here to punish me? Do there other things that could give their guys Crush? Oh, I'm going to lose a card because I have to cast this favor. I keep counting this favor as cards in my hand. So I'm going to draw up to 8, and then I'm going to draw up to 7, and then down to 6, up to 8. Yeah, I'm just going to block like this. Hopefully they don't have something that punishes me here. I'm going to go to 3. That's fine, actually, right? Because I was going to have 1 too many. Because we go favor up to 6 charges, and then resource up to 7 charges. And then Arcane Soil. And then this, and then my Champ Power kills them, right? 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, exactly dead. Sweet. A little bit of math in our combo deck. This deck is sweet. I have no idea if it's actually good or not, but it has some lines to it. And like the fact that it like has this backup kind of like grindy game plan is really awesome. I think we're going to play one more and then we're going to call it a day. I'm going to feed the kids some lunch and then add this to my budget decks article. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Remember, if you enjoy what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Helps me continue do what I do here. So if you enjoy the Hex content, help me keep it going. Oh, you thought I was leaving? No, one more match of Rooney before I take off for the afternoon. I think it's a feature, like we have Consult the Talon to draw cards, we have Arcane Focus to draw cards, like Arcane Soil's drawing cards at the core too. Like, it seems super reasonable, right? He plays a lot of poopers, you're not wrong. I agree with that assessment. It has a lot of card selection, has this kind of aggressive game plan to it that can like also grind a little bit. Oh, I had a note that said sleeves at a battle board. I just saw it and then the horn popped. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh, we queued into Curse It again. All right. Yes, it seems fine. I'm going to guarantee a resource. We get to guaranteed play this Soil on 5, I think. A blue Merfolk deck. I think... Have you tried playing, like, Relic of Progenitus? If you're expecting a lot of Storm, you could even main deck Relic with very minimal cost. I'm a big fan of Relic, especially in decks like that. It's like that's like one of Tron's best tools for that matchup. So we just get to like play those in the main deck. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and attack with this Webborn Apostate here. Like the fact that we have Consult to gas up before we Arcane Soil is kind of great too. So we like consistently make like 7+ poopers with this deck. Ready to get hustled? Every day we hustle in. Every day we hustle an opponent. No! You were supposed to get hustled! You were the chosen one! Alright, and with our Webborn Apostate here, we could actually just use this Consult the Talon as a 5-cost draw 3, which is, yeah, that's fine. Let's gas up to 6 cards. Hustler's not even that much money, right? It's like a couple plat at most. So they're dead, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Say hello to my little friend, Arcane Soil. Make a bunch of poops. Yeah! Get overrun. Alright, Transmog's in, Webborn's out, I think. Actually, I agree. We probably don't have Massacre now that we've seen what we've seen out of their deck. So I'm going to leave those in and cut some Sapphire's favors. Every day we hustle and hustle and hustle and it gives us a reason to play our AA Webborn Apostate. Like, come on, who doesn't love playing their AAs that they otherwise wouldn't be playing? I don't really know what I want to draw yet, so I'm going to wait on this Wild Ice and just play the Shard of Instinct here to start. We're 2-0 so far, Ace. We've been combo killing some nerds. It's been a good time. Good times have been had by one side of the board. The Eclipse, that's something you have to go outside for, right? I'm not really into the outdoors. You want open? There you go. Alright, well, sweet. Let's do this. I'm gonna put a non-resource on top of my deck here on the off chance we queue up a... non-slow shard so that we can play a 4-drop next turn. Taking their Tribunal Magistrate off the table would be ideal. This thing puts a bunch of eggs in my deck. Oh, there's live streams. That makes it so much easier. Opponent's deck is weird. Punished. Put an ice on top of our deck. Put a non-resource on top. Play the Thunderfield Seer out here. Violet's Caress. Interesting. Okay. Crusader, sure. I'm gonna chump this. I'm gonna chump this with the Warpsteel. That is an AA Magistrate. Your eyes do not deceive you. That's an Arcane Soil. Alright, let's guarantee a resource on top of my deck here. Oh, was I supposed to Silver Talon there? I wonder if I was supposed to Silver Talon there. Yeah, probably to put more troops into play. So... this would make 5 guys, which would give me 9 totals. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and play the Silver Talon mandate. And I'm going to hold this shard in my hand so this Arcane Soil makes an extra thing next turn. And then next turn we'll Arcane Soil into Champion Power. That's cute. They have the berry gem in their dark heart. That's adorable. So I have Transmog up here. Let's hit this. Oh, did I have lethal if I sacked the mandate? Actually didn't count. It's probably something I should have counted. Attack like this. They have more than enough blockers at this point to not die to this attack. Yeah, I guess the mandate's not going to come back to my hand before it's relevant. That's not what this matchup's about, so I should have just kept the extra pooper in play. Maybe I'm supposed to leave Pippit back, because I can just put the Exarch in front of it. Yeah, that's probably true. Do you want to transmog this now? Yeah, I think I do. That way it's likely to die to the Dreadling. Nope. Alright. Maybe I should wait on that because now they get to sacrifice this to this. But I mean, we're at 21, right? And they're at 8, and we've got lethal in the air here. Alright, and we got him. Sweet. So we got a repair there at the end, but clean 3-0. Clean 3-0 on the afternoon with the sweet, sweet Sapphire Wild Pile. Unfortunately, I have to end here for today. I got to get some actual work done around the house and get some writing done. Remember that this weekend, if you enjoy my content, I'm going to be doing a 12 or possibly 24-hour stream if we meet a donation goal. So I'm going to be kicking off about 9 a.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday morning. And then I'm going to be going for a minimum of 12 hours. And if we hit, I haven't decided what the donation goal is going to be yet. I have to sort that out with the wife. But if we donate people donate some amount of money, we'll be extending from 12 hours to 24 hours. And the end of those is always fun, so not too sad if we don't hit that. But at any rate, I'll be back. Thanks for catching out, and I'll be live again some point tomorrow. Jake just started school this week, so I'm not quite sure what my schedule is going to be just yet. So once I get that worked out, it'll be posted on my Twitter and stuff like that. Thanks everyone for the subs and resubs, and I'll catch y'all later.